Okay, class. Now, in this problem, you've been given a couple of graphs, and you've also been given the equation y. Oh, there we go. Now my pen's working. Y equals x squared plus 7x plus 6. And you're given 4 graphs. Now, fortunately, the graph crosses the x-axis twice. So in all the cases, y is going to be 0. That's good for us. It helps us with our substitution. And so now we just got to figure out, which ones would work and which ones wouldn't. And one thing you notice is that everything here is positive. Now, if I can get something equals 0, something here has to be, x has to be negative at some point. So that pretty much instantly cancels out A and cancels out B as potential answer choices. What I'm better off looking at then is C and D, because like I said, I need some negatives to equal positives. I need some negatives to equal 0. This is positive. It's positive 6. I'm going to need some negatives to cancel this 6 out. So let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. So I've got -1 here, and I've got -6 here. So let's substitute -1 squared for x. 7 times -1. 0 equals 1. -1 times -1 is 1, minus 7. Plus 6. That makes sense, because 1 plus 6 is 7, minus 7 is 0. Okay. Let's try that again. So you see a -6 here? So let's go 0 equals, I'll go with x squared still. So 6 squared plus 7, I'm sorry, -6 times -6 plus 6. 0 equals, -6 times -6 is 36. -7 times -6 is -42 plus 6. That makes sense too. Like 36 plus 6 is 42, minus 42 is 0. So it's got to be C. And I know, kids, I made a typo that C and D are generally the same graph. However, there is a difference between the two of them. One of them points up and one of them points down. Now, the one that's pointing up is positive and the one that's pointing down is negative. Now, look back at your equation. Is my x squared, is that positive or is that negative? Well, that's positive. So if I'm given a choice and I have the exact same intercepts, one pointing up and one pointing down, I'm going to look at x squared. X squared tells me whether my graph should be pointing up or down. So in this case, it's letter C. Hope this helps.